speak of striking first?
We discuss possibilities, sire.
Rome does not move from fear. Rome moves from
the
certainty.
And extending control over neighboring lands, Rome entered a period that seemed, at first, peaceful. The fields around the city were cultivated once more. Herds of livestock grew larger, and families began to believe that a new and stable order had finally been secured. But that peace did not last. To the north of Rome's frontier, beyond dense forests and mist-covered hills, lived a small but daring tribe. They lacked the strength to confront Rome in open battle, yet they knew the harsh terrain well and survived through swift, calculated raids. When winter descended and snow covered the plains, turning roads into sheets of ice, they made their move. Under the cover of night, they crossed the border. They drove away livestock, burned small grain stores, and even abducted women from the frontier settlements. Cries echoed through the frozen darkness as alarm bells rang. Terrified farmers fled toward the city, pleading for protection. The news quickly reached the council.
The Samnite tribe has crossed our frontier!
They dare to test the strength of Rome!
Soldiers! Other tribes would see it as weakness. An army was assembled in the heart of winter, an uncommon and dangerous decision. Warriors wrapped themselves in thick cloaks, shields reinforced with leather, spears and swords carefully inspected. They understood the risk. Fighting in snow could be as deadly as facing the enemy itself. Before dawn, the column marched north. Snow reached their ankles, sometimes their knees. Supply wagons became trapped in frozen mud. Horses slipped on icy slopes. The biting wind made even holding a shield a painful task.
They know these woods better than we do.
Many soldiers were exhausted before they even saw the enemy. The commanders knew this was exactly what the northern tribe intended, to let nature weaken Rome before striking the final blow.
We march
As the army
at first
entered
light.
a narrow valley flanked by barren, snow-covered hills,
frozen rations.
an unnatural silence settled over the land.
Tomorrow we march
no
again.
birds, no fresh tracks in the snow. Then suddenly, a war horn sounded from above. Massive rocks tumbled down, shattering formations. Arrows rained from both sides of the hills.
They won't.
The Roman force had walked into a carefully prepared ambush. Some of the front ranks faltered in panic.
No torches.
Snow mixed with earth and blood. Shields were raised against the storm of arrows, but the tight terrain made maneuvering difficult. In that moment, Roman discipline was tested. The commander ordered the men to lock into tight formation, shields overlapping for protection. Veteran soldiers held the outer edges, guarding the younger recruits. They did not rush blindly uphill. Instead, they advanced step by step, maintaining cohesion. When the hail of arrows began to thin, Rome struck back. A smaller unit was ordered to circle the right hillside, where the snow was less dense. They climbed in silence, using the very terrain the enemy believed to be their advantage. Fierce close combat erupted on the slippery slope. Many fell not only from wounds, but from losing their footing. Yet the difference lay in organization and discipline. The northern tribe fought bravely but lacked coordination. When one flank was forced back, their morale began to crumble. The roar of Roman battle cries echoed through the valley, overpowering the winter wind. At last, the enemy line broke. Some fled into the forest. Others were captured. The stolen livestock
I thought we would
was
never reach
recovered.
this height.
The abducted women were rescued and brought home. When the army returned to the city, they carried more than spoils of war. They carried a message. Rome would not tolerate defiance, not even in the harshest of conditions. This was not the largest battle in Rome's early history.
Now they feel the height.
Far more important that Rome's strength lay not only in the sword, but in discipline, endurance,
Break that line!
and the will to stand firm against both nature and enemy alike. After that winter, the surrounding tribes understood understood a powerful truth. Rome's borders could be tested, but they would never be taken lightly.